Well, good morning, everyone. How's it going? Wheels here. Yes, we're back on Flight Simulator, and we're going to run a little test stream here and see whether or not my PC can handle the stream. So, last time I tried this, I lagged out. My frame rates went down to nothing and ended up. OBS crashed. The plane didn't crash, OBS crashed. But anyway, so hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. So let's hop in here and see what we can come up with. So we are at Philadelphia, and we're going to be heading up to Buffalo. So stop by here in Philly to grab a cheesesteak and stop by and see Big Daddy. So I figured we'd head on up to Buffalo and see if there's any snow up there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I am trying out a program called Beyond ATC as well, which puts some traffic in. And already I'm not happy with my frames, but anyway, we'll see how it goes. Maybe if we can get out of here and into the, take off and stuff, it'll be fine. Let me just test my frames real quick. Yeah, it's hurting. Hello, Shawnee. There's snow in Buffalo. Let me do a couple things. I don't know if there's anything I could really shut off, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really see how there's a lot I could do. Maybe I can take out that. And let's see. Maybe I could try doing this without. Tell you what, let me look and make sure Google's not running. Yeah. Well, the air traffic control is something I could stop if I need to. But I really would like to use it, though. All right. Let's get rid of that. All right. Okay, I'm not going to chase frames here. Let's just try to proceed as normal. So, anyway, yeah, we're headed up to Buffalo. So we'll get the plan here. Okay. 1542, so we'll set the departure at, like, you might actually fly over your place. Oh, yeah. Okay. Might fly over Dave. Okay, let's do it like that. Okay. And altimeter setting today will be at 3096. And we're good there. So let's pull up the checklist and make sure I remember what I'm doing. Because if I forget something, it's going to screw it up. All right. So let's get the batteries on. And ground power. We'll get that fired up here and then turn up the lights a little bit. Turn on the nav lights. Oh. Need to go back over there and make those combined. Sim settings. We go to controls and make those the barometric pressure links together. Okay. $30.96. Man, that's high. No, Dave is closer to east. Oh, okay. Yeah, this takes me down south a little bit. Okay, 30.96. Is that the same over there? It is. Okay, let's uncap the manual deal there. Okay. All right. So nav lights will be 3 on 3 nav. Fuel pumps off, seatbelt sign off, no smoking. Oh wait, that's wrong thing. No smoking is to auto, and emergency lights to auto. We've got the QNH at 30.96. Okay, we need to go to our frequencies. Which is going to be on the radio here. We're going to go to 118.85 and we'll listen to the weather. Wait, that's on clearance.
American 646, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
That's loud.
Ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start. American 646.
Okay.
American 2622, IFR to Sangster Airport.
All right. So we got to get our clearance here in just a minute.
American 2622, Philadelphia clearance, cleared to Sangster Airport. Radar vectors talk, then as filed.
Man, that is loud.
Maintain 4,000. Expect 17,000 feet, 10 minutes after departure.
I don't know how that
Departure
sounds to you guys.
119.75. Squawk 4562.
Wait, where can I put?
Cleared to Sangster Airport. Radar vectors talk, then as filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect 17,000 feet, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.75. Squawk 4562, American 2622.
It's still too loud. How is that on the stream?
American 2622, read back correct.
Is that loud on the stream?
Ground 121.9er when ready for push or start.
That the radio, is that loud?
121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start, American 2622.
American 1898, ready to pick up IF for clearance to Key West.
American 1898, Philadelphia clearance, cleared to Key West. Radar vectors talk, then as filed. Maintain 4,000.
Sounds good to you, Blue? Okay.
17,000, 10 minutes after departure.
Okay, good. All right, well, we'll continue on.
119.75.
So we listen to radio chatter. So Beyond ATC puts traffic in the game that's appropriate to what you're doing.
Maintain 4,000. Expect 17,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.75.
All right.
Squawk 0700.
So we got
American 1898.
The weather radar's off, the spoil's
American
off,
1898,
thrust
read
levers
back
to
correct.
idle,
Contact
parking
ground
brakes set, squawk.
121.9er when ready for push or
I don't
start.
have the squawk yet.
Ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start. American 1898. Have a good day.
Let's go ahead and get ours. Do I have clearance? 118.85. Yeah. Let's
American
request clearance.
1851 IFR to Buffalo, Niagara.
That's me.
American 1851 Philadelphia clearance, cleared to Buffalo, Niagara. Radar vectors Pottstown VOR, then as filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.75. Squawk 6064.
Okay,
Cleared to
6064
Buffalo,
in the
Niagara.
box.
Radar vectors Pottstown VOR, then as filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.75. Squawk 6064. American 1851.
American 1851, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.9er when ready. American 1851.
Okay. So that we have. All right. So let's go down here then, and we've got our squawk code, autopilot, info. At least what I've got. Flight directors are on. I set it at 10,000. We're going to start the APU. APU master switch right there. And then, oh, I forgot to do cruise
American
supply
1898. Taxi for departure.
and ground control there. And we got to do a test.
American 1898, runway 9er, left taxi via Juliet, Yankee,
Go
Kilo,
ahead and
Whiskey.
start the APU.
Runway 9er left taxi via Juliet, Yankee, Kilo, Whiskey, American 1898.
Okay, the mass and balance page. Oh, I need to go make sure I'm on Twitch so I can see what's going on. Hey, Gamer Run. How's it going? Pretty good so far. I had terrible frames the last time I tried. So I'm trying it again to see if I can get decent frames.
Ramp 20 taxi via Yankee. Frontier flight
We're going from
3535.
Philadelphia up to Buffalo. It's a fairly short flight. So I don't have a huge amount of time
American
today.
2622, Philadelphia ground, pushback approved, face east.
Okay, let's turn the air
Pushback
bleed
and
on.
engine start approved. Face east. American
Mass and balance
2622.
page.
Frontier Flight 2609 at
We're gonna
ramp
put
192, request
a
pushback and
little-
engine start.
A little bit of fuels, 12,000.
Frontier flight 2609, Philadelphia ground, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
We're gonna go
Hold position, Frontier Flight 2609.
go 12.8.
American
Okay.
1898, contact Philadelphia Tower.
Let me make sure I've got the
135.1. Take
correct
care.
amount of passengers.
Contact Tower
We should have
135.1,
120 passengers.
American 1898.
And 1,400 pounds of
American 805, ramp 10 tree, request pushback.
luggage.
American 805, Philadelphia ground, pushback approved.
Keep it
Face
14.
east.
Okay,
Pushback
apply.
and engine start approved. Face east. American 805.
Okay, so cost index today is 25. Okay, I gotta remember to
Piedmont
start recording that.
5934, ramp 26, a request pushback.
Auto mod. I can imagine
Piedmont
it is
5934, Philadelphia ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east, Piedmont 5934.
oh okay.
American 2622. Taxi for
Um,
departure.
Hold on. I'll get that for you.
American
It is hard on the
2622,
graphics
left taxi via Juliet,
and
Yankee,
the
Kilo,
stream. Hold on, let me take care of that, Gamer Room. It didn't post it because it was
Juliet, Yankee, Kilo, Whiskey.
because
American
AI is
2622.
weird. It doesn't understand what people are saying. Okay, let's see
Frontier
if I can
flight
fix that.
2609, Philadelphia ground,
Weird.
pushback approved. Face
Weird.
east.
It doesn't understand what people are saying.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east, Frontier Flight 2609.
That's good.
American
Okay.
1871 at ramp 191.
Well,
request
it held
pushback.
your stupid it held your message. Sorry, it makes sense. You're great. Good. No. Okay, I can't get to that message. I'm sorry. I can't get back to that message. Here, let me just
and engine start
let me
approved.
just read it.
East, American 1871.
Yes, okay, I can imagine it was hard on the
American
frames.
2622.
Graphics
Contact
looks
Philadelphia
right,
Tower
though.
1 tree 5.1. See you.
Yeah, sorry, Gamer Room. I don't.
Over to Tower 135.1, American 2622.
Anyway, that's what it's just Twitch being stupid.
Piedmont 5706,
Okay.
ramp 28 Foxtrot taxi
All right.
via uniform Sierra Tree.
All right,
November.
so we're gonna load the aircraft.
Niner left.
Ramp 28 Foxtrot taxi via uniform. Sierra 3, November. Hold short runway 9er left. Piedmont 5706.
Let's do it this way. There.
American 805, taxi for departure.
Okay, load aircraft. We're gonna do boarding and refueling right now. So let's just continue on. All right.
American
So
805,
we've got
Refueling
that.
truck is on its way.
Okay, the refueling truck's coming.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and
Runway
ask
9er
to do
left
it.
taxi via Juliet. Kilo 6, Kilo.
I wish I
Whiskey,
could turn that
American
like
805.
off. It's kind of a pain. Here, let me
American
turn my own voice
805,
down.
contact Philadelphia Tower
It's hard for me to
1
think when I'm
5.1.
hearing that. Okay. All right.
Contact Tower 1 tree 5.1.
All right. So we got
American
that
805.
initiation. Okay, so we're gonna go down to our
Frontier Flight 2609. Request taxi to the active.
McDo
Frontier Flight 2609,
and
runway
initiate
9er
the
left
flight.
taxi via Juliet Yankee Kilo Whiskey.
init request.
Runway
Should
9er
populate
left
my
taxi via Juliet, Yankee,
flight here in a
Kilo,
second.
Whiskey. Frontier Flight 2609.
Okay.
Piedmont 5934.
Go
Taxi
to
for
this
Fuel
departure.
truck
unit.
is in position.
Fuel truck in position. Okay.
Please
Piedmont
don't load
5934,
aircraft until the fuel
runway
truck
9er left
arrives
taxi
and
via
ask to do
Juliet,
it.
Quebec, Kilo 4, Kilo Victor Whiskey.
American. Is it
Runway 9er left
1681
taxi via
today?
Juliet, Quebec, Kilo 4, Kilo,
1851,
Victor, Whiskey,
sorry.
Piedmont 5934.
American 1851.
American 1871, request taxi to the active.
Now, I don't know what the altitude on my flight plan that I found. Let's see. I don't know what the cruise altitude is. That
Runway 9er left taxi via Zulu, Juliet, Yankee, Kilo, Whiskey, American 1871.
let me look at SimBrief and see what it was
Frontier
that
Flight 2609, contact Philadelphia Tower 1 tree
that was
5.1.
loaded
Have
in.
a good one.
Over to Tower 135.1, Frontier Flight 2609.
Oh, let's see if I can find it.
Piedmont 5706, cross runway 9er left at Sierra Tree. Continue taxi via Sierra Tree, Kilo, Foxtrot, Echo, Golf, Juliet.
Cross runway 9er left at Sierra
It
3.
didn't tell me what my
Continue
flight
taxi
level
via
is.
Sierra 3, Kilo, Foxtrot, Echo, Golf, Juliet,
Should've.
Piedmont 5706.
Tell me what. Oh, altitude 34,000.
American 1311 at ramp 169er, request pushback.
34,000.
American 1311, Philadelphia ground, pushback approved. Face south.
Okay, let's actually stay on that for a
Pushback
minute.
approved, face south. American 1311.
Flight level
American 1871, contact
340.
Philadelphia Tower 1 tree 5.1. Have a good day.
Okay, we got that.
Over to
Initiate
Tower
the
135.1,
GPS so it knows where we're at.
1871.
And everything's fine there. And then we'll get the wind
American
request.
2774, ramp 174, taxi
Wind
via
request.
Sierra, uniform Papa Yankee, Juliet, Juliet 1.
Ramp 174 taxi via Sierra.
All right.
Papa, Yankee, Juliet,
And
Juliet 1, American 2774.
I would normally announce to the cabin that we have our request and it's okay to start boarding passengers, which they will do after the fuel truck gets finished. All right. So we're going to go back to the flight plan page here.
Blue Street 5358, ramp tree 0. Request pushback.
Okay. Well, we're going to
Blue
depart
Street 5358, Philadelphia ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
off of
Face south.
which runway did
Pushback and engine start approved. Face south.
9 left.
Blue Street 5358.
9 left.
American 1311.
Philadelphia 3, but basically that's not really a departure.
Piedmont 5934. Contact Philadelphia Tower 1 Tree 5.1.
Over to Tower 135.1, Piedmont 5934.
Okay, so we're gonna hit
American
clear
1311. Runway 9er left taxi.
and
via
clear the
Juliet, Quebec,
manual
Kilo 4. Kilo Victor Whiskey.
and clear the flight plan
Runway 9er left taxi via
Continue
Juliet,
it.
Quebec, Kilo 4, Kilo, Victor, Whiskey, American 1311.
Okay, in Buffalo, it is a direct flight, so
American
there's no
809er, ramp 170.
And
Request
what is
pushback
the,
and engine start.
runway that we want today.
American 809
Plan on runway
Philadelphia
23.
ground. Hold position for company traffic. I'll call you back.
ILS 23, and there is no
Position for
arrival.
traffic. American 809er.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and look and see. Right here we can delete that if it'll let me, and insert. Okay, so
Southwest 482, ramp 25.
basically
Request
we
pushback.
have our plan to just to look at it real quick.
Southwest 482 Philadelphia ground. Pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face west. Southwest 482.
Basically,
American 809er Philadelphia ground. Pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face south. American 809er.
whew, man, my frame's killing me. Killing me.
Blue Street 5358. Ready to taxi to the active.
Okay, well,
Blue Street 5358.
That's the plan
Runway
right
9er
there.
left taxi via Juliet, Quebec, Kilo 4,
you know,
Kilo
I
Victor
wonder if
Whiskey.
I was to cut that off, if that would help.
Runway 9er left taxi
I really
via
do
Juliet,
want to use
Quebec,
the,
Kilo 4, Kilo,
I
Victor,
really do
Whiskey,
want to use
Blue
the
Street
ATC,
5358.
but if it's going to cause me frames like this, then I'm not going to be able to run it. Tell you what, let me just close that and see what it does for my frames. It's a test. Yeah, I can't use the in-game stuff here. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do going into Buffalo. Runway 32 is gonna be up here, I think. Or no. No, it's 23. Wait, no it's not. Well, anyway, there's the route. Okay, so let's get that out of there. Alright, you know what? I can deal with that later. Alright, where we are. Okay, so I've already done that. I've already inserted that. Let me kind of speed it up here so I can get by. The rad nav page, I'm not going to worry about that right now. preliminary load sheet. Okay, preliminary load sheet is going to be over here. Let's go ahead and grab it if we can. I can get rid of Windows. I mean, from the standpoint of closing out Google Chrome. Okay. Receive messages and load sheet. Hey, Robin, how you doing, man? All right, ZFW, 0 fuel weights, 122, 189. This is the init B page. 102.12 is what it's going to be. 122.2. All right, let me take a drink of coffee. I don't mind having the air traffic control, but if it ain't going to work, maybe I'll try to reinitiate it once I get airborne, see if it'll work. Okay, 27.1 is going to be for that. Oops. I forgot. Slash 27.1 in the box. Block fuel today is 11. Or is it 12.8? 12.8. Oh. Why are you doing that, Wheels? It's 0.8. There we go. My alternate. I'm not even going to worry about it right now. All right. Fuel planning. Okay, we need to calculate our takeoff information, which is up here. And we're right over here. We'll sync the load sheet, sync the weather, and then we'll get our VREF speeds. 38, 38, 42, and 68. 38, 38, 42, 68. Go over to this page. 138. 138. 142 and 68 is our flex takeoff temperature. Flaps will be at 1. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go to the secondary flight plan. We'll go ahead and copy the active, and we'll just leave it like that. All right. For now. All right. So, passengers. I don't think that we triggered any passengers to load. I think it did it. I wonder if they wanted me to open the doors, because it didn't trigger it. which is weird. So where did GSX, what did it do? It never prompted me to load passengers. So where are we at here? Okay, we did the refueling.
Boarding requested.
What about boarding? I never did it. We'll see what it does. Okay, there we go. Like, how come they didn't board? We're supposed to do it automatic. No.
Do you want to board crew?
I want to board everybody.
Pilots boarding starting.
Okay. So the crew should be getting on board here in a moment. I don't know why I didn't trigger it. It's supposed to actually trigger this.
Crew boarding starting.
That was me, I guess. Okay, we got flight attendants. All right, they're fixing to get on everybody on board there. All right, now also I need to see if their luggage is loading in. Yeah, okay, so we are loading luggage. I'm not going to move that camera right now because I'm afraid it'll screw it up, so with the frames.
Your crew has boarded.
Okay.
Passengers boarding starting.
Alright, so we got our passengers coming in. And here they come. I think that this plane needs to be optimized.
Welcome on board.
If I look at my frames, it's just, woo, man, it's down to nothing.
Hello.
I'll see if this is doable, guys. This might not be doable.
Hello.
My PC is really struggling on this.
This way. Boarding pass, please.
I don't have a lot
This way.
running either right now.
Good morning.
Not really sure if there's anything I can do, you know what I mean?
This way, please.
How you doing, Farmer Marks? You think so? You think so, Jaron? I don't know. They went through TSA, man.
Welcome on board.
You ever been on a passenger flight? There's some crazy looking dudes, man.
Good morning.
There's not really a lot I can do as far as on the PC side. See, this is supposed to trigger automatically, but it didn't trigger, so we'll let them get on. Alright, so let's just see if there's anything else I can do. Hopefully they, yeah, I know, man, right? Okay, we're gonna accept the final load sheet. Right there. Now, while that's going, I am going back to my secondary plan. Okay, still got about 20 left. We are going to do our new destination, which is back at Philadelphia if we had to come back. We'll put our destination in right there. And then we'll put our runway. Your hometown's Philly? Nice. All right. So therefore, the secondary flight plan is ready. Do I have all my passengers loaded? Boarding is completed. All right. So let's see if it triggers the automatic pushback. All right. So we want to accept that final load sheet. As far as the taxi instructions, don't have a if I can look at charts. Okay. I'm not sure where I'm at. If I could zoom in right here, we could see exactly where I have to go. Okay, so I'm right there. 27 is right behind me, so that means 9er is going to be down here. All right, that's fine. So we're going to back up basically and go to our left. Okay. All right, let's go to the overhead. Turn off our external power, turn on our fuel pumps. We got to get off the ground here if I'm going to make this flight. We'll see if we can. I'm still have my doubts. Okay. Okay, we got to go to our doors, make sure the doors are shut. Okay. Wait, or are they not done? Alright. Alright, so we got that. Permission to push and start. Yes. And then, so if I turn the beacon on, it's supposed to trigger taxi.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay. We want to face the left, I believe.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
No, I don't want to interrupt the pushback. Okay. So, wait for them to confirm everything.
Locking gear.
Okay. I need to get moving here. It's taking me too long, but I'm still not happy with the frames, to be honest, guys. We want the tail to go right.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brake
Commencing
release.
push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start at will. Okay, engine start. Okay, engine 2. Lever not at idle. Okay. It should be at idle now. Yeah. All right. Waiting for engine 2 to start up. All right, engine 2 green, going to engine 1. Starting engine 1.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmations for a good engine start.
Parking brake set. Okay, starting 2 right now. What port am I at? Philadelphia. I'm going to Buffalo. Alright, so we should have green here in just a second. Okay, green avail.
Cockpit to ground.
Good
we
start.
have a good engine start.
Okay,
you can disconnect.
Good start.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, we're gonna go up here. We're gonna turn off the APU bleed and turn off the APU master switch. Okay, altimeter set, beacons on, doors. close. Let's see. Bleed off, anti-ice off, APU master switch off. Okay. We got that. Okay, we're going to go down here to the pedestal and we're going to arm the speed brake. Set our flaps to number 1. Set brakes to max.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Brake to max.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Takeoff config. Weather system is off. That's right. Cabin is being checked. The weather thing is off. Let's turn that on. TARA and squawking on auto. Engine switch back to normal mode. Okay. Let's see. Seatbelt signs are on. All right. And let's see. Let me do this because I don't want to mess around with how to get out there. I don't know that I can do that. All right. Now, what runway did we assign ourselves here? Two 7 left. Oh, that's easy. So basically, we're gonna turn to the left, and it's right over there to our left. Takeoff's good, other than the cabin is being checked, which that should finish up any second now. All right, so let's grab a drink of coffee here real quick. Let's see if this will work. All right, set my controller in front of me here. Go ahead and give her some gas here. If the game wants to respond to my controls, game does not want to respond to my controls. That's not good. If the game won't respond to my controls, I can't play now, can I? I know the control. Wait. Come on now. Yeah, my thrust levers are not working. That's weird. Well, I guess I'm not going anywhere if I can't if that's not working, I don't know what to do. Okay, let me look at my keybinds. Is there an issue with my keys or something? I don't know. Shouldn't be. Yeah, throttle access should be working just fine. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we're running. Use the parking brake off. Come on. I know you're having a little trouble, game. All right, there we go. Let's hope that don't stop in the middle of the flight. Right? If we can get off the ground, I think we'll be fine. Okay, there's the runway we need to go to. I don't know if it's this, if possibly it's the plane model I'm going with. I don't have this trouble with frames when I'm doing career mode. So I'm curious if I'm only getting it with the Fenix aircraft. I don't know. But I'm not running anything else. Oops. Except the ACAR system for the airline that I'm logging this with. We do have ads starting in 2 minutes. I think I'm going to delay that. All right, permission to cross the runway 1735. Hey, Don. Add quote, if we can make it off the ground. I think, yes. I went through flight school, only flew a Cessna and Pipers, nothing of this size. Never got to finish school, but experience is amazing. Oh, that sounds cool. That is neat, Jaron. So do you have this game? Doing pretty good, Don. This is kind of a test to see if I can even get enough frames to play this. It ain't doing too good. I'll be honest. Not really thrilled, but I think it's the plane itself. I think when I combine software together, it's too much for the PC to run everything. So I unfortunately, might not be able to stream with this this aircraft because it requires additional software to run in the background. Actual flight school in real life. No, I got you. No, I understood what you meant, Jaron. I was just curious if you have the game itself. No, but that is cool though. Not yet. Okay. All right. Okay, cabin's ready. Auto brakes are set to, they were set to max. Okay. Landing lights on. And our initial altitude is 10,000. And let's go. It definitely gets a lot better frames than what you see here. I'm just trying to fly with extra stuff here, and it's tight, tough. Okay, flex is 68. Gotta make sure I stay on the runway here. Okay, V1 is approaching and rotate. Positive rate, gear up. We're going to make a turn to our right. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flick that on. And I'm going to look down here at my pedestal and make sure that we're in the climb detent, which is right there. Alright. Alright, so my heading bug. We're going to turn. Alright. What's going on? Oh, overspeed. I don't know why we're overspeeding. Oh, my flaps. Oh, you dope dipstick. I put my flaps the other direction. All right, we're going to go down here to our flight plan, and we're going to activate check weight. Okay, we're going to go direct. Papa Tango Whiskey, and activates. And then we should be on the flight plan. And we should be climbing. Automatic rate, we're just going to go up to 340. Alright, flight level 340, so we are off the ground. We're safe, Don. At least for 5,000 feet. Alright, there we go. Now, you know, frames with this, after this is going to be scary. 15 frames. Woo. That's not very good. And there we go, taking off from Philly. Just do not pass on the bumper pad. I know, on the number pad. So there's the lookout that side, and there's the look back towards Philly. As we're leaving. Oh, I need to put the wait, the packs I think are on. They are. There. All right, and there you have it. There's looking back at the city there. It's a beautiful game, Jaron. I don't know if you have Game Pass, but it is available on Game Pass. Oops. Oh, oops. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, it comes with Game Pass. It's got a really nice career mode for Cessnas and stuff, which, you know, I'm really bad at, but so this is add-on aircraft that I got separately, and I think this is part of my problem, because the game runs just fine when I'm not using this plane. Like, you know, I've streamed it for quite a while on career mode and didn't have a problem, so. I don't know. I'm not sure it's going to give me enough frames to, at 15 frames, that's just not good. I'll have to try it with the regular in-game Airbus and see if it works. Okay, there's ads. There might be something I can do with this add-on aircraft in order to mitigate frame rates too. What software I'm using? Jeffro, it's the dev mode in the game. Yeah, that's dev mode right there. But like I said, Flight Simulator by itself, I don't have any trouble with. But when I combine it with the Fenix, that's where I start getting hit. Blast, that looked neat. What? The FPS thing? Yeah. It is pretty cool. I was hoping it was something I could use. Oh, really? Yeah, it would be cool, wouldn't it? If you could use that for farm sim. Yeah. Great view from the plane. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's some beautiful views from this. Nice clear day. You see that, all that below? That's pretty sweet. I am using the Turtle Beach Velocity 1 flight stick, Sharon. It works good with the Logitech 3D Pro, which I have as well, but I bought this Velocity 1 flight stick the other day, which I'm enjoying using, but I had to get used to it. But I'm just not really happy with the fact that I can't stream this aircraft very well, because when I'm not streaming, I'm getting 30 to 40 frames, but that 10 to 15 frames that it costs me is catastrophic. So I may have to learn how to apply the other plane. I'll have to try a default Airbus and see if it does the same thing. That oh yeah, it's real world weather. So this should be what it looks like. I don't know, I'll have to find out. Is it clear and sunny in Philadelphia right now? Or near where I'm at? If somebody can tell me. Somebody have to ask Big Daddy what the weather's like today. Now, we got a little ways to go here. It's not a long flight. It's like an hour-long flight. So, I'm going to move my stuff over here. Trying not to bump any buttons. The other night I was flying and I hit the number 4 key on my number pad and my plane just started dropping out of the sky, man. We saved it, didn't we, Don? Alright, we are coming up on cruise altitude. I'm about to introduce something to my PC and see if this kills my frames. Probably will. I want to look at the chart for the ILS into Buffalo. I think it's 2-3 that I signed up for. Okay, I think I am set up to go towards Corfu. That looks like something weird on there. Okay, that's a glitch in the, well, maybe not. I don't know if that's a thing. This might be mountain. Okay, let me look and see where I have my flight plane going to. the flight plan is heading direct to Trava, which I probably should go to. I probably should go to Corvu first. Probably should have added Corvu. Next waypoint is going to be, let's see if we can add this in here. Corvu. Yeah, Corvu. Okay, now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go up here on my heading bug and go like that, and then back down so I can insert this like that, and then insert. So we'll be going to Corvu from where we are now. So let's go back up to that and put this back into manage mode. And so we'll be headed to, once verified, we're going to Corvu. After we get to the next waypoint, which is coming up in 26 miles. And we'll be at top of descent already. So at Corvu, we need to be at 6,000 feet. So one like this, and then we need to input that like that. Okay, and then we need to insert. So Corvu at 6,000. Okay, it didn't really change our top of descent any, but my final approach altitude is basically going to be 2,000 feet. So we're going to set our final approach at 2,000. Oops. Oops. Come on. Okay, there we go. All right. And we're going to go to the RadNav page. And we're going to look at what the Buffalo 111.3 is the ILS frequency. All right, so we've got that programmed in. Okay, so we should be ready to go. It ain't gonna be long. We're gonna be heading down. Matter of fact, I'm even going to close that because I don't know, Jaron. I don't know what number 4 is assigned to, but it wasn't good. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the keybinds, but a particular plane that I was flying, it it was catastrophic. I don't know. What I should do is put Navigraph on my other computer and use my laptop, because I can link it. So we're at flight level 340. And we'll be descending here in just a second, but basically we're going to descend straight down. May all of those souls rest in peace when Wheels hits the wrong button. Yeah, I don't know why. Man, what is going on with... what's going on with Twitch today? I don't know. Here, let's just... There's your message. I don't know. Well, I think I do know. I know, man. Wheels hits the wrong button. Falls on this guy. Yeah. Well, in fairness, I am too. So... But when it's a bot, you know, you set a bot at certain settings, it's... Anyway, there's a look at Pennsylvania going into New York here today, on this Saturday. Like I said, that's just my question is it sunny in Buffalo? Are you still there, Shawnee? Is it sunny in Buffalo? Now, from 34,000, I think the frames are pretty decent. No, they're still terrible. Sun cloud mix in Toronto, the other side of the lake. Okay. Okay, we are approaching the top of descent. And once that happens... I don't think I have that set up, Don. I don't think my bot does that. I need to set up the weather command. You know, the last time somebody asked me to do that? Like, never. It would be great for flight sim, though, yeah. It is where I am at an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, we are approaching the top of descent. Okay, so we'll start easing it down a little bit here. And then I'll go into manage mode at some point. But we should be getting in the vicinity here. Okay, now as far as our runway calculations today, we'll look over here and go ahead and do dry. Our landing weight in pounds is going to be, if we look back over at our instruments here, our landing weight should be about 125. All right, and we're going to go with low brakes. Tell you what, let's go with medium brakes, and we should be fine. Set our brake, auto brake to medium. We'll check our alternate. We'll check our altimeter when we get there. I'm going to put my descent into manage mode. Now that we've lost a little altitude, we'll need to monitor the speed. Corvu is coming up in 77 miles, so if I'm going to be down to 6,000, I need to get a move on there. Seatbelt signs are on. We're dropping out of 30,000 for 6,000 crossing Corvu. Okay, it looks like the speed is holding pretty well. It's holding great, actually. Oh, my flight directors are not on. I'll go ahead and flip the ILS switches on. Wonder when those didn't, how those didn't stay on. We got 37, wait, no, 57 miles to drop 20,000 feet. Anyway, there's the mountains of New York heading into Buffalo here. Heading into Beefalo. Hopefully my frame rates don't die when we land. So what do you guys think of the map updates that Dave's done for Farm Sim for Pleasant Valley Rivers? Are you guys excited to try that map? It's looking pretty good. He's got some really good, neat surprises coming up, I think, for it. I'm not sure what all he's announced as far as what's going to be in it, but I'm looking forward to trying it. Amazing, looking forward to it. Yeah, Jaron, it's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I had Farm Sim out again last night a little bit. I was doing some mowing. I was thinking I need to get back to streaming it, Farm Sim, but I'm still stuck on this thing. I'm finding a hard time getting off of Flight Sim. So it'll be under 18,000 here in a minute. Under 18,000. I'll set our altimeter. And what is our altimeter? It is at our arrival is, all right, winds 1402 Zulu, winds 130 at 5 knots, visibility 10 statute miles, few clouds at 3,500, few clouds at 4,500, temperature -8, dew point -11, altimeter 3029 or 3079. Okay. 3079. Okay, I'll go ahead and pull this out. We'll just set it now. $30.79. I hope my new PC gets here before he puts it out. Well, I don't know how long that's going to be, but it's going to take him a little while still. All right, so we've got our altimeter set, even though we're just under 18,000 right now. We have 30 miles to go, and we should be at 6,000 when we cross Corvo. So we have our brakes at auto max. Need to go ahead and arm the spoiler, and then of course we'll have flaps as we go. Seatbelts are on. Luggage is stowed. Trays are in the upright position. The ILS frequency is now populated. inside of 60 miles from the airport, because in the PFD there, it's now showing up in the 60-mile radius, or 40 miles, within 40 miles. 27 miles to go. Need to lose about 9,000 more feet. Okay, and there's a look from high in the sky at about 14,000 feet approaching Buffalo, which is going to be off to our left over there. Right, so from the wing view, I think that's snow on the ground. It does, the game does show seasons. We're down to 13,000. This is really a stunning plane, and it's a stunning game. So it'll be a shame if I think that Fenix has to maybe update their plane for optimization, because before the update, there was a major update this week. I mean, I felt like I was getting better frames. You know, if I could get it up to just to 20 consistently, that would be good. All right, we'll be coming up on Corvo here in a minute. We're at 11,000. Going down to 6,000. I think I have everything accounted for on this. Should have the lake in front of us there. I will have to wrap it up once I land. I got somewhere to be. I may actually come back later. When I get back later, I might stream again. I want to stream on a default Airbus and see if I can make it, see if it has better frames than this. Because my favorite activity to do in Flight Simulator is airliners. This particular plane might be just a little more than what my PC can handle right now and still get decent frames. I did think about upgrading my RAM to 64 gigs. I've got 32 now. This game will actually support 64. All right, we're 6 miles from Corvo at 8,500 feet. And falling. I'll activate approach when we get headed to pretty much to Corvo. We're doing pretty good on it, though. Alright, so we're turning towards Trava, which is on how many miles to Trava? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull this out of oops. We're going to go down to 210. We're going to activate approach phase, get us down to 210. Let me pull my controller back over in front of me. Landing lights are now on. Should be definitely well below the glide slope, although we need to cross Trava at 4,000. I'm going to put out one level of flaps. Don't know if we're within 10 miles. That's fine. Okay. Once we hit Trava, I'm going to put it back into manage mode. And then we'll activate the localizer and the glide slope. Matter of fact, I'm going to hit the localizer now. Alright, we're approaching Buffalo here. Localizer is alive. Back into manage mode. And we're going to hit the approach button for the glide slope. We're going to lower down just a little bit more, and I'm going to put out one more lever of flaps.
2,500.
That's fine. We're on the localizer now. All right. We have the runway in sight. Glide slope is still not alive because we are below it. I do need to hit another level of flaps here. Okay, let's give ourselves some more flaps. Okay, we are approaching the glide slope. Okay, let's pull out another level of flaps. be pulling the landing gear in 1 second. Will this convince you to go through flight school? I wish, man. Not unless you can put a wheelchair in the Cessna, bro. Okay, we're going to go full flaps, and we're going to go gear down. Okay, gear is now down. We're still under the glide slope.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
We got the glide slope, bro.
Glide
We're below it, but that's fine.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
I probably went flaps.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
Okay, for some reason it's not catching the glide slope.
Glide slope.
I think we're below it on purpose.
Glide
Like,
slope.
I think I should have been just a little bit higher. I don't know if it'll catch it going in, but that's fine.
Glide slope. Glide slope.
It says we're low.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
This may not end well.
Glide slope.
We're looking pretty good though.
Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
We're below it, and that's what's weird. So, okay, we are on the glide. Okay, we were just pretty far below it. Okay, we're dropping now. We're just under the glide slope. That we're just fine. I was about 500 feet below it. Okay, we're gonna flip our autopilot off here in just a second. And looks like we're on a good track. Should be just fine. We've got medium brakes. Everything's looking very good. Okay, autopilot is off.
50, 30, 20, retard.
All right, and we're down. All right. Okay, we'll start bringing our flaps up. And we're down. I really don't know which way the actual... I guess it's... we're going to exit to the left. Alright. That's still not bad. My frame rates are not good with this particular thing, but we made it down, boys. Okay, we'll hit the brakes. I'm just going to go right straight for, let's go for this parking right here. And but I'd love to run this with air traffic control. I like the Beyond ATC program, and I like say intentions. I'm trying both of them. Alright, so we're going to be parking at the gate here. And right about now, set the parking brake. Go to my overhead, which I should have started the APU, but should have turned off my landing lights too, but Okay, we'll start that APU bleed. Strobe light should be off. Okay, it's not turned off, but that's fine. Alright, so let's go down to the pedestal here. And, well, let's put APU bleed. It's already on. Okay, before I can stop the ACAR system, I need to close down my engines. And, oops, we request deboarding right now. And deboarding should be commencing here. I think. I don't know if GSX will trigger or not.
Deboarding requested.
Deboarding. Okay, the engines are both good. Open aft cargo. Okay. So we want to go cargo, cargo. Like that. And then let's make sure my N1 is at 0. I'm going to stop the recording of my
There are no
ACAR
passenger
system.
stairs. You will not see passengers visually.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Okay, they're deboarding the passengers. We're gonna submit the report. And, oops, I don't want to hit that. That was wrong button. My logbook. Hey, that was a nice landing. So, I landed at 136. That was a soft landing. That's actually one of my better landings. It says pending review. Hopefully they'll accept it. If I go down here to my display capture, well, I don't know what you guys are seeing. Yeah, there's my logbook for One World Virtual. I did have one flight denied because I didn't do something correct, but these are all the flights that I've done with the Airbus so far, and with my virtual airline. So you see my last landing was 645 feet per minute. That's pretty tough, but I did get a higher rating, 89%. I'm not sure, and I'm not really sure what the review is. It's possible that oh, okay. So basically, I recorded my flight time at 48 when it should have been 55, and that's because I forgot to hit play until we were already taxiing. So that's why they want to review it, because it was under the allotted time. But anyway, that way y'all can see that. So pretty much I'm deboarding passengers at the moment. I am going to have to wrap it up. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Sorry about the frame rates. I'll see what I can be doing on that. But anyway, we're going to connect ground power. And oops, there's no ground power. I'll just go over here and I'll just say ground power is now available. Alright. I don't see any passengers getting off. That's boring. Anyway. right, well, that's going to be it for this flight. Thank you for flying Wheels Up Airways, where we usually make it to the ground. Anyway, all right, guys, have a good Saturday. We'll talk to everyone really soon.
Do you want to deboard crew?
And we're deboarding everybody because Wheels has
Crew
got to go.
deboarding starting.
So anyway, we got to get the crew off
Pilots
too.
deboarding starting.
Okay, so anyway, that's going to be it for me, guys. Y'all take care. We'll talk to everyone very soon. And y'all have a good one. See you later. Wheels out for now.